Hi, I'm Jennifer Buitrago, and I'm the Chief Nursing Officer at Cure for the Kids Foundation.
So my job is to make sure when new nurses come, they get trained properly. We walk them through what Cure for the Kids nurses do here, and then make sure they have the skills to take care of our patients.
Here at C4K, I help children with childhood illnesses get their infusions that they need. Also, I do chemotherapy for children with cancers.
Come in, have my stuff prepped from the night before, get started on my first kid. Usually that's vitals, height and weight, then accessing or starting IVs, labs.
Yeah, so I'm a nurse at Cure for the Kids, which means that when the kids come in, I do their vital signs, I kind of triage them, get them set up, give them their medications, access their ports, do their IVs, give them any infusions that they need. We do education for the patients and the families, and that's kind of what a nurse does here.
The thing I like most about my job is working with the patients. These kids have cancer and other diseases and conditions that they didn't ask for, and so whenever I come to work, I like to remember who I'm working for and who I'm fighting for.
I really think I think the patients are really the best part of what we do. I think that their resilience and how much they're still so much like children even though they're going through treatment, it's just really inspiring, and it's fun to interact with the families and the patients on a daily basis.
One thing I like most about my job, I would have to say it's working with the patients. I actually love working with the kiddos and their families. And just last week I was so blessed to be a part of a doctor giving one of our patients the best news that he was going to be done with his chemo after several years of getting his chemo. It actually made me tear up a little, as did the mom and the patient, but it was so rewarding to experience that.
There are two special skills that a nurse needs to do a job here. One of these skills is attention to detail. So nurses need to pay attention to what kind of medications they're giving, pay attention to what they're reading, double checking medications. Sometimes the diagnoses are complex, so making sure that everything is in order and the patient's safety is taken into account, and that's the most important. The other thing is compassion.
Definitely compassion and empathy, I think, are the biggest two skills besides what you need to know as a nurse. But compassion and empathy play a huge role because these children are going through something unique and these families are going through something, you know, tough. And so having those two skills really makes a difference.
Compassion for sure. I think compassion, empathy, adaptability, a lot of those things go a long way, especially with our patients, their children.
I love that we get to be a little ray of sunshine in their difficult journey that they're dealing with. I like to have the opportunity to be part of that. I feel blessed to be able to be on that journey, to bring a smile to their face, comfort them and their parents, and just be a little bit of hope for them.
It's, you know, a difficult field, and I think that having compassion not only with our patients and the families but just with each other is very important.
So some advice that I would give to a new nurse starting off at Cure for the Kids would be to prepare to have your heart poured into your job. Meeting the families and the patients, you will fall in love with becoming a nurse. You will fall in love with fighting with the patients. You'll fight right next to them against cancer and disease and bring a whole new meaning to passion and care in the field of nursing.
When I first started here, you will not know until you are working with these patients on how to act, on how to feel, and how to work with them. And at first, I'm a mom. I see my kids with the patients that I see, so I can empathize with them.
I'm kind of a newbie in myself right now. I've been here since November, but from what I've learned and what I've seen, my advice would be that it seems like a lot of information all at once, but the more you do it, the more you ask questions, the more you learn. Day by day it'll get a little bit easier, things will start clicking a little more and coming together, and you'll start feeling like you understand a little bit more every single day.
I would just say embrace the experience, relax. You're part of our team, and so we're all here to support our new staff members to succeed in our mission. And so if people just kind of just take a deep breath and absorb and not be afraid to ask questions and reach out for help whenever they're unsure or hesitant about something. We're here to help.
What drives me and motivates me is knowing that there's not many nurses here in the state of Nevada that can do what we do. So it does take special nurse, special skills, special training, special education to be able to provide such a great care for these patients that have cancer or, horrible illnesses.
We have our good days and our bad days, but the nursing team at Cure for the Kids is truly remarkable. We go above and beyond for our patients as well for our team, and there is no other place like this.
We continue to grow and we continue to change. Striving for excellence calls for ongoing change, and so being ready and adaptable to that change is important.